The ongoing war in Afghanistan saw a torrent of Afghan refugees stream into Pakistan. Though Pakistan has strived during the last 30 years to provide some amenities to the Afghan refugees, a vast majority of them continue to live in scattered pockets around the country in some of the most deplorable and inhumane circumstances. Faces Pakistan recognized the need to facilitate the return of these refugees and thus has implemented educational programs to groom Afghani children for their successful reabsorption into Afghanistan.
फेसिस पाकिस्तान तकरीबन पिछले 3 साल से पाकिस्तान भर में काम कर रही है। ये एक डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो कि बहुत सारे एरियाज में काम कर रही है। जो अफगान बच्चों के लिए हमने स्कूल बनाया है वो लाहौर, गुजरात, सियालकोट में ये स्कूल बनाया है।
The name of Peace School for Afghan children is symbolic for the guiding ethos that primes Faces, whereby interreligious and intercultural harmony become educational constructs that can be inculcated into the children through their studies and education.
Faces Pakistan basically started this program for the Afghan refugee children, the Afghan Peace School project, by first identifying the pockets of Afghan refugees which are living in Punjab specifically. Because no other organization, neither the government has been working with these Afghan refugees within Punjab. The government of Pakistan has issued these Afghan refugees refugee cards. Now these cards really don't hold any significance or importance because they don't guarantee any livelihood prospects for these Afghan refugees. So the idea behind our project, the objectives are to educate these Afghan refugees, educate their children so that when and if they return to Afghanistan, they don't feel alienated from their society, to give them the education that they weren't possibly getting and also to provide them with a platform to become confident young children to join mainstream schools in the future.
Faces understands that the children being provided this educational service are Afghanis and that it is imperative to instruct them through an Afghani syllabus. All textbooks have been brought over from Afghanistan and are taught by Afghani teachers.
शुरू में तकरीबन हमने 30 स्टूडेंट से शुरुआत किया था और अभी लाहौर स्कूल में तकरीबन 130 हो गया और सियालकोट तकरीबन 50 स्टूडेंट से शुरुआत किया था। वहाँ पे तकरीबन 180 बच्चे हैं। वहाँ पे गुजरात का स्कूल है, वहाँ पे अभी तकरीबन शुरुआत हमने वहीं पर भी कोई 25 बच्चों से शुरुआत किया था, अभी तकरीबन 130 हो गया।
The Peace Schools currently have a 3-year tier program, but Faces intends to extend this program up to Class 5. All elemental subjects vital to primary education are taught, such as math, science, language, religious studies, and peace education.
हमारा नाम है बिस्मिल्लाह जान, हम दूसरी क्लास को पढ़ाता है। शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बच्चों को भी बहुत फर्क आया, पहले से अभी बहुत बेहतर है, तालीम में भी बेहतर है, पढ़ाई में भी बेहतर है, लिखाई में भी बेहतर है, सफाई में भी बेहतर है, बहुत फर्क पड़ा इंशाल्लाह।
The children are inculcated and taught values, hygiene, etiquette, and decorum that adds to the positive development of their interactional skills with their fellow students and teachers. Faces is proud of the developments that they have been able to infuse into their students by forming a keener awareness of their social, civic, and cultural responsibilities. Faces is still confronted by a melange of problems that impede the absolute success of their endeavors. Many parents are still wary of sending their children to school due to conservatism and lack of resources. Faces believes that an effective way to circumvent this problem is to provide a monthly stipend to each family, which will enable them to school their children and secure their monthly bread.
जब मैं मुशाहिदा करने स्कूल को गया तो मैंने ये देखा कि वो बच्चे जिनका सेल्फ एस्टीम पहले स्कूल में आने से लो था, अब वो हाई होने लगा और बच्चे ये महसूस करने लगे हैं कि अब हम जब तालीम हासिल करेंगे तो हमारा लाइफस्टाइल बदलेगा, हमारे ख्वाब बदलेंगे और हम जब अफगानिस्तान वापस जाएंगे तो हमें अजनबियत का एहसास नहीं होगा.
मुस्तकबिल के हवाले से मैं बात कर लूं, क्योंकि हमारी मजीद कोशिश यही है कि हमारी फंडिंग और हो जाए, ताकि जिधर जिधर पूरे पाकिस्तान में या पंजाब में जिधर जिधर अफगानी फैमिलीज रह रहे हैं, कम से कम हम उन इलाकों में एक स्कूल खुलवा सकें. और दूसरा हमारी कोशिश यही है कि जो वालिदैन ज्यादा मजबूर है, ज्यादा तंग है, यानी बच्चे उनके ज्यादा कमाने वाला एक है और उनके खाने पीने में, घर के रेंट बिल में वगैरह में प्रॉब्लम होता है, हमारी कोशिश यही है कि उन वालिदैन के साथ हम कुछ हेल्प, कुछ मदद कर सकें, ताकि अपने बच्चों को रेगुलर भेज सकें और बाकी जो बच्चों को काम पे लगवाए उसको भी भेज सकें.
In the very near future, since we've already started a school for these Afghan children, we plan to expand these schools up to the last primary level, obviously because right now they're in grade 3. They'll move on to grade 4 and the next year grade 5, which will finish their level of primary school. Then we would like to also start a vocational trainings program for the skill building of Afghan refugee adolescents, so that even they gain a certain informal education. And when they return back to Afghanistan, they have a certain skill from where they can start off with.
FACES believes that it is making developmental progress in the lives of these children, and with more sustained support, they will be able to better augment their efforts. These children are the future of the world, and for FACES, a future replete with educated and confident children is a future that has the potential to heal and cure the old wounds of conflict and war.